Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We have a special guest tonight, which is the Camille Lightner Playhouse. In this case, right now, represented by Ms. Marty. How are you doing, Marty?
Good evening, Manny. We're doing fine. Working hard. Thank
That's
you,
awesome.
John.
No, it's great. I think this needs a little more awareness. It'd be nice to have.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, what's going on? You guys are. What season are we celebrating here, or about to begin? Right?
We are going into our 58th season. Of course, we had that little break last year because of the reasons that we all know. But we are back. We are excited. We are passionate about our work. We're doing great things, as I'm going to show you in a minute. We came back in a small way during the summer for our children with the youth workshop. We have it every year, Manny, and it's always so successful, and people just ask for it. And so we decided to try it, and we did, and it was successful in an abbreviated form. And so we feel like we've taken the steps to come back. So we decided with that incentive to reorganize and to figure out a season, and we have. And you're going to put it up later, but we've picked some wonderful plays and musicals, that some that you'll recognize, some that you won't. But we're hoping that it'll be just as successful as always. We're ready to go. We're working right now on stage. Like I said, you'll see it in a little while.
Yeah, absolutely. That's awesome. How bad did that? How did COVID affect you guys?
Well, pretty bad, Manny. I mean, being a nonprofit, we had to dismiss our staff. And although there were only two, but we still had to, we just couldn't afford it. Being a nonprofit, if you don't have productions, then you don't have patrons. And if you don't have patrons, you don't have ticket sales. And if you don't have ticket sales, you don't have income. And so we did not have income. So we have survived through the tenacity and the generosity of our patrons, past donors, our board, which this time is very active, very hardworking, very passionate about our work on stage and upholding Camille, the history of it. We've been here since '64, and it's your community theater. We did not want that to close our doors permanently. Claro que no. And of course, the city has helped us. And so it affected us greatly. But baby steps, and we're back and we're doing it. We're just very excited. I can't tell you. It's such a delight to be in that dark house and waiting for the lights to dim, and then to feel all of a sudden the enlightenment and the enchantment and the magic that happens on stage. You feel it. And if you're into the theater, both as a patron or on stage as an actor, you can't wait to get out there and work on your craft, and you can't wait to sit there and receive what the stage people are doing. So it's very rewarding, very satisfying, and we are just thrilled to be able to come back.
And how long have you been a part of, or the president of the Playhouse?
Probably 100 years, but a long time. I was brought in when I first came back to Brownsville by our wonderful, very beloved Joan McNeil, that was president and was on the board for so many years and instrumental in everything good that has happened to Camille over the years. And she recognized that I needed some outlet. And so she invited me, and I've been off and on a member ever since. I would say 15 years off and on. And I've had the honor of serving some offices. I've been treasurer, I've been secretary, and I'm now president for the second time. And so my heart is here. This is my community, my home, and I'm just glad to be back and be a part of it.
That's awesome. Now, how much of the history of the Playhouse do you know? You want to give us a little quick rundown? I was reading through this the other day, and a lot of familiar names came to play.
Well,
no pun intended, but a lot of familiar names are bunched there with Ms. Lightner.
Oh, of course. She was a sister of Gladys Porter, daughters of Sam, and they were instrumental in this whole area. The Sioux, that's why it's named Gladys Porter Sioux. They gave us the land for this building. It's just incredible, all the ties that we have. And she was part of the board. She was president, and she was part of the board. And her passion still lives with us. And the Lightner family is still very active and communicates with us. And when they can, they have a foundation. And when they can, they help us out because, of course, they want their mother's name, to be in a place of honor. And so we're thankful, very thankful to the Lightner Foundation and to the family.
That's awesome. Now, I guess it'd be a good time right now. Do you want to give us a little tour of your facility there?
I would love to. Let me start with introducing Mr. Brandon Binder. And he is an actor. You'll hear more about him later. But right now he's holding the iPad, and I'm going to walk in front of him and show you what we've done.
Brandon is actually behind the Camille cam that you're looking at right now.
Yes, we have, with some of that, the funds from the Lightner Foundation, Manny, we have redone our box office lobby. As you can see, from floor to, Lisa, would you flip on the light, please? To the box office itself with a beautiful C engraved there for Camille. And here she is, watching over us and everything we do. We have several portraits of her, young Camille and older Camille, we call her. And here's the daddies welcoming us to your local community theater. And so this is our beautiful, beautiful box office lobby. And now we're moving into our Joan McNeil Lounge. We called it that in honor of Joan McNeil. We have a beautiful portrait of her also right there. Her family was instrumental in helping us with this. There she is watching over us. And it's a very wonderful liking of Joan. And we come and we talk to her, and we know she's watching and blessing us and giving thumbs up to everything we're doing. Here is our part of our cast. I'll introduce you in a minute. Well, this is Andrea Cruz, one of our actors you'll hear from. This is Mr. Bobby Torres. He's our director for this upcoming production of Best Little Whorehouse in Texas. And no other than Miss Sylvia Lester, known all over the world for her acting talent. And right now, she's producing Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, and she's also on the stage. And of course, Brandon, if you'll turn the camera around. Brandon, we've known since Brandon was this big. And he took part in our youth productions, and now he's a grown man and very talented. He goes several places in the world singing and dancing and acting, and he's just wonderful. Brandon and Tirsa Claus were our directors this summer at the youth production. And very, like I said, very, very successful. They just fell in love with Brandon. You'll hear from him too, because I'm interested in his perspective as having grown up at the theater, and then contrasting that to Andrea's perspective of being the first time on our stage. And of course, Bobby has a big history of everything. Everything Camille. He too started. How old were you, Bobby?
I don't even remember.
See, he was an infant. So this is our cast. If you'd like to, some of our cast, if you'd like to talk to him now, that would be lovely.
Oh, sure. We're interested in looking at the auditorium itself, the stage and all that stuff.
And come back to these guys.
Like they say, where the magic happens, right?
Taking another portrait of Camille right here. And then if you step into the house, on stage, they're building the stage. Best little whorehouse in Texas. Wave, everybody. You're live. It's going to be fabulous, and it looks a little scary, but it's not. It's very safe and secure, and you can see some of the backstage area. That's our workshop, and on above is our loft, our wardrobe loft, and we have a green room. We have a room that's dedicated to our lights and gels and all of that kind of stuff. So it's a work in progress. To me, Manny, I like. We can move out of here now.
Okay.
They're working.
Yeah, they are still building the set, correct?
They are building the set. To me, it's exciting to start with a project to be involved in the project from step one.
Yeah.
And I just love that. When you come in, there's nothing. And then the stage, all of a sudden, there's a little something, and there's a furniture, and there's a stairway, and it just comes alive in the subsequent weeks. It's just, if you're a theater person, that it's very exciting.
How big is the auditorium? How many people does it hold?
It holds 302. It's not a very big one, but it's nice and cozy, and you feel really connected to the stage, but there's still room to breathe and to walk around if you have to. It's just a very, very nice size.
And tell us about the production you're working on right now, and when is that scheduled? When is your opening night?
All right, I'm going to pass it on to our director, which is Bobby Torres. And he can tell you when he's opening the show and what show it is and everything related to Best Little Whorehouse in Texas. Bobby?
There it is. All right. Hello, I'm Bobby Torres. I'm the director for this production. We are doing the Best Little Whorehouse in Texas. And this opens September 10th, 11th, and 12th, and then again on September 17th, 18th, and 19th. So the story behind the Best Little Whorehouse in Texas is it's a true story, based on a true story. It's about a brothel called the Chicken Ranch. It's a lighthearted story that shows the demise of what used to be the brothel. A lot of senators, mayors, judges will go frequent. And it's about
I think we lost your audio there, buddy. There we go. You're back.
Oh, yes. I was just saying that it's a true story, based on a true story, about a brothel in Texas, around the Grange area. It's the fictional town of Gilbert, Texas, and it's called the Chicken Ranch. And a lot of senators would go, mayors, and a lot of politics. And there was a whole political uproar when it was found out. So it was a big thing back around the 1900s. It was it lasted for 70 years. So this is its story about its demise and its joyfulness as well.
Okay, no, is that correct? It's what are those dates again? Is it only 5 full days that you're doing?
Yeah, it is September 10th, the 11th, the 12th, and then the following weekend on the 17th, 18th, and 19th. It's 2 weekends.
2 weekends, got it. And previous to that, what was the last production you had there before you guys took a COVID break?
Yeah, I believe it was closed. I think the last one was supposed to be Pippin.
the children's summer?
I believe it was supposed to be Pippin, but then COVID happened,
Right.
and then we had to shut Pippin down. And then after that, we had a few with Camille, some cabarets online, virtually, that people would go see. And then officially open, this will be the first actual full show that people can actually see. We did have a children's workshop that they were able to come and see as well.
I'm getting a little bit of feedback there. I'm
Yes.
trying not to. Yeah, you can probably hear that.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome. So okay, so September
Mhm.
10th,
Correct.
and are ticket sales happening already, or do you wait still? When
No,
do
you can
tickets
call
start?
Right, you can call the box office now and ask for tickets. And we also have season tickets where the patrons could call in and get tickets for all the shows that we are having this season.
Season tickets are also available online.
And season tickets are also available online as well.
Oh, okay, so what? How are ticket sales going? What do we need to do to increase?
Hi, I'm Sylvia Lester.
Hi,
Right
Sylvia.
now, really, our ticket sales are our season tickets. And if you go to our website, camilleplayhouse.net, and you can hit the link for ticket sales, and that'll take you to our ticket hub, which is Tickets to the City. The actual individual tickets will go on sale 2 weeks before showtime. And we'll see how that goes. So we're hoping everything will go well. But as far as tickets right now, we only have our season tickets up.
Okay, and then so if somebody wants to go like at the last minute, are they able to buy at the box office there at the theater?
We're trying limited seating due to COVID. Of course, it's making a comeback. So yes, the Tickets to the City ticket hub will end 24 hours before showtime, and anyone can come in and buy tickets at any time once they go on sale. We're open 9 to 3 Monday through Friday.
So how are you handling the social distancing and seating? So if it seats, I'll just throw the number 300 out there. How are you gonna?
We
work?
are hopefully for 180 patrons to come in. I think all of our performers are vaccinated. So right now we still all wear our masks while we're rehearsing and whatnot. But for performance, they will not be masked. So the first 2 rows are blocked off from the audience. After that, we had been blocking off every other row, but we're like saying, okay, well, let's say at church, they're not doing that anymore. Everybody kind of social distances themselves. So we're keeping the numbers low and hoping people are mindful of what's happening with our world.
Manny, we're trying to follow the guidelines from the industry, and also, of course, the state guidelines. We're we sanitize. We have microban, that kills things for 24 hours. We open doors. We encourage the masks, and we just hope for the best, because if everybody does their part, we're going to get through this. Before we go forward, let me just say that Sylvia is not only a member of one of the board directors here, but she is the craft administrator this year. What does that mean? That means that we suggest things to her, or she suggests to the board the productions that are coming up. She's instrumental in that. We've had to divide everything that the artistic director was doing, the office administrator was doing. We've all taken extra responsibilities. We're just not a board by name only. We've really come in
really hard
and work and put hours into it, because we love it and because we have no other choice. But so we wear many hats, and a very, very good example is Sylvia.
That's awesome.
Yes.
I'm getting snaps over here.
Yeah.
Snaps.
Yeah.
Let me introduce you to, if you don't have any more questions for.
Sure. Well, yeah, you can bring on whoever you got, and we'll ask them. We'll ask questions as we move along here.
Okay. I'm going to introduce you to Andrea Cruz. She is new on our stage, and she will tell you all her secrets.
Gotcha. Oh, let's see. Oh, you've got the microphone muted. There you go.
There we go. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Awesome.
Hi there.
Hi.
That's awesome. So what is your role there?
Okay, so as a newcomer, I was very excited to just join the ensemble with the production that we have going on here for Best Little Whorehouse in Texas. Of course, they already told you opens September 10th. This is my very first theater production outside of, high school or anything like that. So I was a bit timid coming on. I have, however, been here for every rehearsal, shown what I've got, I guess, and I've actually been able to go up in ranks, I guess you could say, and my character's name is Beatrice, and she does help open the entire show. So I'm very excited to be a part of Camille Playhouse and get to experience this new beginning for me.
That's awesome. I had somebody ask a question, and I know why they're asking, but I was kind of holding off because I was hoping somebody would make a little cameo appearance. Who plays the governor?
David, he's not here.
No, he's online. It's Manny. The governor is played by David Salinas, your good friend, that should be online right now.
Yeah, he said he couldn't see the link. I sent him a direct link, so hopefully he's watching right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not here right this second, but yeah, it's David Salinas, who
That's
is also
awesome.
one of our board members. So we're busy. We're busy little bees over here.
That's definitely something I've seen, is that everyone's part of this community definitely is ready to jump in and lend a helping hand and, just be friends and family with each other around here.
Yeah, that's awesome. What, let's see. There he is. He says, yes, he is. He is there watching with us.
There's David. He's
Hey,
replying.
David. Hey, Governor. And what else do you have planned for the season once this production comes
With
and
this
goes?
production, we have quite a few, musical numbers going on here. There's a lot of excitement going on. Quite a few characters coming out to play. We have of course, if you've seen our casting roster, we have Miss Belma coming out as Miss Mona. We do have a lot of returning people such as Brandon and my uncle, who actually recommended for me to come out here and be a part of this community, is Joel Cruz. He's an advocate for Camille Playhouse as well. He has the history with us as well here. So we've got a good show coming up, and we've got about 3 weeks before it hits the stage. We're all a bit nervous about it, but we're ready to hit the ground running.
Here, I put up the season 58 flyer. And I see after this one, the Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, you've got Our Lady of the Tortilla.
Yes, sir.
That sounds funny. Humbug. We've got Sweet Charity coming up for next year. Jekyll and Hyde. Lucky Stiff.
Yeah, we definitely have great productions coming up in our schedule. That's why we're encouraging the season tickets, so that way everyone gets the chance to, come be a part of the community here at Camille Playhouse and see what we've got going on and be a part of the excitement and the magic from the theater.
So someone's asking here, Melissa Thomas. Hi, Melissa. What time was it plays on Saturdays and Sundays?
8 p.m. and 2 p.m. on Sunday.
It's 8 p.m. on the Friday and Saturday, and then 2 p.m. on Sunday afternoon.
Okay, so Sunday is the
Kind of like
matinee,
a
if you call it.
Matinee.
Yeah. All right.
Manny, do you have any more questions for Andrea?
Not at the moment.
Okay, well then let me introduce you to Brandon. He's over there taking more pictures, but he's a jack of all trades. This is Brandon Binder.
Let's see. Where is Brandon?
Hello, I'm here.
There he is. How's it going? Yeah, thanks for doing the Camille cam there.
Oh yes, of course. I mean, like we've talked about right now, everyone's wearing lots of hats here at the theater. You know, we want to make sure that everyone is playing their part and helping out as much as we can. So I love doing any of the technical aspect, you know, and as Marty and Sylvia said earlier, this past summer I was directing for the workshop, so I'm all over this place.
And what is your actual role there? Are you an actor as well?
Yes, right now I am in the production of The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas. And currently I am the office manager as well here at the theater. So whenever someone calls the theater for ticket information or anything, it is me that is answering the phone. So
okay. It's talking about tickets. I might as well ask, what are the ticket prices? What do they range?
One price, $25.
For everyone, it's going to be a standard rate of $25 if they're taking the occupancy of a seat. I know we get asked lots of questions about ages of children, but as we like to say, if they're going to be sitting in one of our seats, then they're going to be paying the ticket.
A body is a body, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's awesome. And how long have you been a part of the Playhouse there?
I started when I was in middle school, if not younger. And so just to age me, that's probably been about 15 years now. I started on stage, and then about 4 years ago, I have been part of the production teams of being a choreographer or music director, stage manager. So yes, anything in between. I've done lights. I have helped with the set building. I help a lot with John Kinch, who is our incredible set designer for a lot of our productions. So yeah.
Vocal director for this show.
Oh, and yes, that is true. I forget that I'm also teaching the music for this show.
So he's our vocal director.
Oh, so you're all over the place. You're a busy man. But that's awesome. Have you guys anybody move on to, we'll say, bigger and better things after leaving the Camille Playhouse?
Mm-hmm. Oh yes, definitely. I mean, not to brag on my part, but as Sylvia had said, I've gone off and performed professionally for the Texas Outdoor Musical over in Amarillo, you know, and I have worked at other professional development camps and stuff like that in San Marcos and across the pond in Italy. One of our other people who were recently featured is a name Bradley Freeman, who was just hired on Sesame Street as one of the
Yes.
Yes, and I've had the pleasure of working with him here on the Camille stage when we did In the Heights. So yes, I've also, you know, there's those people as well as lots of other people who've gone over to California and done a lot more of the film production stuff as well as the stage productions.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's got to be nice to have one of your own get up to the big time. You know, it's quite an achievement.
Oh,
and
yes,
yeah, absolutely. Definitely, if y'all can make it to see some of these plays, if not all of them, they definitely could use your support. It's been a tough time through COVID. I'm sure it has.
Mm-hmm.
And any little bit of help is appreciated. Definitely a jewel. Yeah, like Joe says, the Camille Playhouse is one of Brownsville's crown jewels we should all support, I believe. And you guys don't do it. There's no any kind of, no, what was I thinking? Somebody's got an outdoor theater, but you guys don't have anything outdoors, right?
No, we technically we don't have any stages outside venue-wise, but we do have a flattened out area next to our building, which we have used for outside productions. Like recently we did William Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream outside. So it had the full forest effect with all of the fairies and such.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There is an outdoor amphitheater at the university, but I don't know if we have ever ventured out that way to use that area.
Yeah, Mr. Renee Tamayo, we love the Camille. I'm sure that's what he meant to say. We love the Camille. Thank you, Renee. Yeah, so how long is that, the play you got coming out, The Best Little Whorehouse? How long is that play itself?
We've begun the process of staging through everything, and I would say maybe it's close to about an hour and 30 minutes. So we will probably there are 2 acts, so we will also probably add a 15-minute intermission
Excuse me.
if we're planning to start at 8, then maybe getting out by a little bit closer to 10, between the interactions with people here and, the intermission, it'll be a good 2 hours of your night.
If people, I don't know if this is for you or for Miss Marty, if people want to donate at all or contribute, what's the best way for them to do that?
I will have Miss Marty answer.
Okay.
Manny, we have a GoFundMe link on our webpage. And, send us a check. That always works. We appreciate it, and we will give you a donation ticket receipt. And so that's never a problem. We appreciate $1 to whatever your generous wallet can afford.
There also is a donation button at Tickets to the City. When you go and buy your tickets or your season ticket, there's also a donation button on there if you would like to donate any amount. It's greatly appreciated.
Yes.
Yeah, I did put a link from that donate page. Just posted it now in our chat here. David says, Renee says, best little house in Texas is going to be awesome. Yeah, sounds like it is.
We love you. We miss you. He's one of our best actors.
Yes, he is. He's just wonderful. And this stage misses you, Renee. Come back.
That's awesome. What a great musical to bring the community back to the Camille. Absolutely. How many tickets we got to sell? What do we got to do to make this a successful opening season, right?
We sell 180 tickets because it's limited seating.
Right. We need to sell 180 tickets every
A
night.
night.
Yeah, every night. So
Yeah.
help us. Come.
Yes, everyone, get out to the theater. Get out of the house. I know it's a little tough during COVID, but they've taken all the precautions to be safe and sanitary and clean, and plus with everyone else's self discipline. I think it's okay. Everybody. I mean, you can go to Walmart, you can go to HEB, and you can go shopping, and you're on hundreds and hundreds of people.
So why not come to some place that you will be entertained and you can forget your troubles for a couple of hours.
I heard a song. You said that.
Yeah. Yes.
Let's see our new website. Okay, so the website is CamillePlayhouse.net, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
I'll put that up there just as well, in case they haven't found it.
Thank you. And it got a revamping, and it is up and live.
That's right.
And you got a brief history there of Mrs. Mm-hmm.
We want to see you walk through these doors. You will be astonished, and we will welcome you. Just tell us what day you're coming, and we'll be waiting for you.
Let me post this up here. We've got a little one of the pages on your site is Meet Camille, and it's a little history of about Camille and her story and how this all started and how you guys built the theater because of her.
Yes.
And because of her love for the theater. It's a very nice story. It's a nice part of history here in Brownsville.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Renee says he misses you guys. Let's do it. Have some fun. Enjoy it. Yes, we have to be careful, but it will be worth it. I agree. I think it's time to get out. And you guys spend money all over the place. Save some money at Walmart. You go to Walmart to spend $20 and you come out after you spent $75. Well, take some of that $25 and just go to the theater. It'll be a good experience for you and the kids. Definitely for the kids. Maybe you might even get them interested in theater,
Definitely.
Joe, I hate dating myself. When I was a young freshman at A&M, a group of us went down to the chicken ranch. My eyes were wide open.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure they were.
Too much information. Okay.
TMI, right? TMI. Do you have anything else? Anything else you want to share with us? Anything show us, or anyone else you want to bring on the screen? If not, that is just fine. We will keep promoting this on my page. So
Thank you, Manny. We just want to thank you on behalf of the board, the whole board that obviously is not here, on behalf of our actors, our crew, everybody that walks in these doors and gives us a little bit of their time, and brings us passion and brings us the incentive to go forward. Thank you so much. And we hope to see you soon. And thank you for the opportunity.
Really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
No, it's been fun. Definitely. I'm gonna try to make it there for your opening night.
Okay.
And
let
I'll
us know.
make sure that do a little review, perhaps. I'll take a few
All right.
snapshots in the lobby, and
We'll be looking for you.
Awesome.
that'll be awesome. Everyone, you have a great night. Thank you so much for allowing us in and sharing some of your history with us. I think I think everyone needs to go out and get to the theater. It's that I wouldn't say it's a dying art, but it's an art that not enough people go and appreciate.
We need to keep it up. Yep.
Yeah, you're right. It's not a dying art. I think, theater has been with us since centuries, since the beginning of the world almost. And we all act. People say, oh, I can't do this. I could never do that. Yes, you can. You act every minute of the day, but you don't even know. So with a little direction, you can do great things. So, but thank you so much.
Yeah, y'all guys don't tell the truth all the time, all day long. You guys fib a little. When you're fibbing, you're doing some acting.
That's what I'm saying.
Right?
Right.
And we got some good young actors out there too.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a whole lot of fun. Guys, go out there again. It's at CamillePlayhouse.net. I put the link up in the chat. And give them a shot, give them some help. And if you can donate, if you can contribute to help the cause, please do so. It'll be greatly appreciated. And we'll come back again. We'll do this again, perhaps after your first weekend or something.
Thank you, Manny.
Thank
we
you
appreciate
so much.
it. Good night.
Have a great night, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Good night.
Thank you.